मेधा मे इंद्रादु मेधा देवी सरस्वती मेधा मे hearty fraternal greetings and good wishes to all the brothers and the sisters and hearty welcome to the Master CVV May Call celebration. May the Master be in and around each one of us to cause the necessary transmutations and transformations so that the cherished transcendence happens to large groups of humanity. CVV stands for Cosmic Violet Vibration. Cosmic Violet Vibration is the seventh ray of the cosmic system. The seventh ray on the planet is the violet, represented by the most sublime and noblest Master Count Saint Germain. So from cosmic vibration of violet to planetary vibration violet, a channel has been established by the great initiate coming from Master Jupiter Ashram. Master Jupiter is known in the Oriental scriptures as the great sage Agastya. The advent of the cosmic violet vibration was as per the plan to lift up this humanity. The lift up is complete when the humanity can experience within them and around them the beauty of the kingdom of God. May the avatar of synthesis who is around, from the avatar of synthesis who is around, may the energy pour down so that there is the lift up of the earth to the kings of beauty. Was an invocation conceived by Master Dwalpur, along with great invocation as the fifth stanza, which was for some specific purposes was hidden for some time. The energy of cosmic violet vibration is to cause the necessary synthesis in the human minds, which are stuck with varieties of concepts at every plane of existence. A concept is a facility, but to utilize the facility, if man comes to get conditioned by the facility, he can never be free. There are so many theologies, so many ways to reach the truth, and in thousands and thousands of ways they are expressed by the knowers from times immemorial. But every expression tends to crystallize into a concept, and when there are a plethora of concepts, man, who is essentially mental oriented, mind oriented, is stuck with the concepts, and he has developed the habit of reducing everything into a concept. Unless we make it into a concept, man is not happy. He can conceive, he can experience, but he should know that he is beyond the concept. Anything that one creates should not hold him. The concept is emerging out of man, and the product of man cannot condition man as such. Every time when truth descends through one form or the other, instead of following the truth, normally the truth is defined, conceptualized, crystallized, and held as a tool in the pocket. In this manner, man has lost many times when truth touched. He is the truth, and a concept is a means to reach the truth. The means is not the end, the means is the facility to realize the end. On a silver screen, so many images happen. There can be one image, there can be another image, there can be still another image. And then man gets engaged in comparison, contrasting one to the other and trying to decide which image is better than the other. He least understands that image is but a projection from the screen, and the screen is eternal. The images are a temporary happening. There is an eternal beingness. Upon that eternal beingness, there is becoming. That's why, from most ancient times, the whole truth is narrated in terms of the background of all that is happening. All that happens in your own being is upon a background called pure awareness. That awareness is what you are. When we forget that we are the basis for all our concepts, when we forget the silver screen, which is the basis for all imagery, we are lost into the projections that happen on the screen. We see the horror movies, we see romantic movies, we see movies of conflict. A variety appears on the screen, but nothing touches the screen. On any cinema screen or television screen, so many programs happen. The programs are but projections on the screen, but the screen remains untouched. There can be mythological movies, there can be movies relating to many occult tools and practices. There can be mystical movies, movies of Superman, but they are all movies. Ultimately, all these movies of variety happen upon the background of the silver screen. Likewise, all that we comprehend, experience is upon the background of our awareness, which we are. May we live in the awareness of the background, that's how we say. Upon the background, so many things happen. The happening is temporary, but the background is eternal. There is a constant beingness. There is a being, and there is a becoming upon the background of that being. Becoming is for experiencing. If you just show a silver screen for 3 hours and nothing else, no one is interested in it. But without the silver screen, no movie can happen. When the movie is happening, if you remember that it is a movie happening upon the silver screen, any number of images can come upon it, but silver screen is the basis for it. There can be stories of Rama, stories of Krishna, stories of Buddha, stories of Pythagoras, stories of Jesus the Christ, stories of so many great initiates, but they are all upon one background. They are all great movies happening upon one silver background, which we call the pure consciousness or the World Mother. Upon that silver screen of the universe, cosmic systems happen, solar systems happen, planetary systems happen, beings happen in cosmic, solar and planetary planes. So much detail happens. But all the detail is upon the background. That background is what we call synthesis. That background. Upon it, so much of variety happens. Seemingly opposite events happen. But ultimately, what remains is the silver screen. So this has to be understood about us. We are existence and we become aware periodically. Awareness is periodical upon the background of awareness. Existence has its emergence as awareness. Upon that awareness, there can be a lot of play. Each one of us is existence and awareness. Awareness is periodical in the sense, as you wake up, the silver screen is on. Till you get back into sleep, the silver screen is on, and upon that silver screen, there is a lot of imagery throughout the day. So much imagery happens. But all that imagery is not there when you are withdrawn. When the awareness withdraws itself into existence, pure existence. Where is that imagery? Therefore, whatever be the concept, whatever be the imagery, it can be divine, it can be diabolic, it can be anything, but all is upon the background of the one pure consciousness, and that consciousness is not ours. There is one universal consciousness of which each one of us is a wave. What exists in the ocean exists in the wave. Like that, whatever is the universal consciousness, in that consciousness remains in us. That is the light we refer to in the scriptures. That's the pure light which has not yet detailed into anything. It has a detailed networking, but all that networking has a basis in it. And it itself is an emergence from an unknown background which cannot be spoken. It is unspeakable. The background, the pure existence, you cannot describe it. That is why it is said to be unspeakable. Unspeakable means it is incapable of being described through speech. It cannot be ideated because all ideation is upon its background. The ideation happens only when there is awareness. How can one ideate when he has not become an awareness? So this awareness comes and goes. When the awareness is, there is creation. Happening of creation upon it. When this awareness itself is not, you cannot describe when there is no awareness. Isn't it? That awareness, when it emerges, it has emerged from a background, and that background is said to be beyond comprehension, unthinkable, unspeakable, unknowable, incapable of any comprehension. That's why it is said in a common parlance, how did you sleep, if we ask? It is by inference we say we slept well. Meaning, when there is no awareness at all, say for about 5-6 hours, we say, I slept well. It is by inference. You cannot observe your sleep. When there is an observer, it is a state of awareness. So that very state of awareness is not. The seers of all times tried to describe that state, failed to describe, and therefore said, it is not speaking. He can be that. He can be that. But when you are that, the observer in me is also absorbed. That is called the pure state of existence, which is also called the truth. It is called the absolute God. From that there is an awakening. It happens daily to us. It happens for the universe also as it happens to us. Only the difference is the periodicity, the time scale. So to think of the source from which we have emerged, as we have emerged in the morning, is only to know that we are edible. We were there before sleep. We are there after sleep. These two states are the basis. Existence and awareness become the basis for all subsequent actions. Without these two, nothing happens. Without pure awareness emerging from sleep, you cannot even think of will, knowledge, action, etc. Where is your will? Where was your will in sleep? Where was your knowledge in sleep? Where was your activity in sleep? And all that you call as I am, mine and ours, నేను, నా వారు, నాది, in Telugu. It did not exist before. That's why it is said, even the self, the Atman itself was not. The self itself was not. So what is it? They said it is that. It is neither male nor female. It is neither light nor darkness. Anything you say is not. Because whatever you say is a manifestation from that state. That's why they said, let us not bother about the absolute God, the Brahman. The Brahman is at all times. It is pure existence. It is. It exists in this stone because stone is existing. Any existence is called Brahman. with or without activity. That is Brahman. Stone is, plant is, animal is, human is, planet is, Deva is, planetary Deva is, solar Deva is, cosmic Deva is. What is common between stone and the cosmic Deva and all that range is, meaning existence. It's common to all. You cannot say anything which is not. Can you tell me one thing which is not? If it is not, it would not take to a term or a word. Does not. That's why Krishna says, whatever is forever. Whatever is not forever. So we are all basically units of existence. These units of existence have awarenesses. In terms of awareness, there is a difference in the degree. Awareness in the stone is in deep sleep. Awareness in the plant is in a dream state. Awareness in the animal is a little more than dream state. It is semi-dream, semi-awakened. Awareness in man, still better. Awareness in a planetary Deva, much more. Solar Deva, much more. Cosmic Deva, much more. So the difference is on account of the degree of awareness. But when it comes to existence, it's the same. When we say all beings are equal, today we speak of equality, isn't it? Equality is true in relation to existence, yes. I am there, the stone is there, that laddu is there, candle is there, all is there. As existence, you are no different from others. So where does the difference emerge from? The difference emerges from the degree of awareness. So there are states of awareness. There are planes of awareness. The planes of awareness are loosely called planes of existence. There are no planes of existence. Existence is just the same. The king is, the servant is. Both are easy. The master is, the slave is. The dog is, the donkey is. So what is it we are saying when we say it's all? This is the equality. Equality is in terms of existence. A dog and a lion, in terms of awareness, are not equal. A donkey and a horse are not equal in terms of awareness. The candle, the power of light in the candle light as compared to the flashlight over there. It can be easily seen the difference, but it is that is. So to say all humans are equal Yes, it is true and it is also not true. Is not. It is true in terms of existence, it is not true in terms of awareness. If there is a hierarchy of beings, the hierarchy is in terms of the states of awareness. There is a disciple, there is a master to master, his master. All are one and the same in terms of existence. But the hierarchy is in terms of the degree of light, the degree of awareness. And this awareness has three essential qualities, that is will, knowledge, and ability to act. This triplicity. Master CVV, the energy that functions through him, it has a program. It has a program. That program is to upgrade the states of awareness. To upgrade the states of awareness of the being from where they are into a better state. Such is the program of every true teacher. Every teacher is an embodiment of truth, and he knows the states of awareness in action, and he lifts up beings in terms of their awareness. In such lift up, there has been effort by those who know, out of compassion, they try to work out to lift up the fellow beings. To lift up the fellow beings. It is the work of every teacher from most ancient times. All that has happened through whom we call Master CVV it is speeded up. Master CVV, as I said in the very beginning, it is cosmic violet vibration, meaning it's a violet light of cosmic nature which has the ability for transmutation of body cells. It transmutes the body cells. Unless the body cells are transmuted and enough fire is generated from them, and then that fire, unless it is united with the fire of life in you, there cannot be an upliftment in any human being. What we call arousing of Kundalini. Arousing of Kundalini happens when the latent heat in the body cells and the active heat of prana, when they find their happy union in the base center. In the base center, the latent heat of body cells and the active heat of pranic force, which we carry through our inhalation and exhalation, when these are united in the base center, the heat transforms itself into a flame, just like in the fire ritual that you have seen. There is latent heat in the sticks of fuel. There is an added heat from another light. Then slowly the latent heat in the sticks, it's all gathered and it enflames. Such enflaming causes transmutation of the sticks Like that the body cells, they have inherent heat in it, that is what we call the body heat. This body heat is gathered and inflamed. That is what is called a process of yogic transformation. Transformation in yoga. It is known from ancient most times. It's nothing new. Those who wish to transform themselves have to cause a transmutation of the body cells in them. The body cells are of different quality in different persons. In some the cells are very dense. When they are very dense, the people tend to be lazy. Laziness, drowsiness, inclination to sleep, slow in action, forgetfulness of things, indifference to values, negligence in duties, these are all aspects of inertia or tamas. We find such persons. What is wrong with them? In their body cells, there is a lot of inertia. It has to be put to fire. If a wet stick of fuel is put to fire, it does not inflame. It does not inflame. వీడికి చురుకు లేదు అంటూ ఉంటాం కదా, చురక పెట్టినా వాడికి ఏం కాదు, ఎన్ని చురకలు పెట్టినా ఒకటే. Some are so very tardy and lazy, like the bulls. You may hit hard a bull, your hand may receive the hurt, but the bull doesn't feel anything. A buffalo doesn't feel anything. Why? Because inertia. But it is not so with a dog, with a horse. So you can see the difference. Likewise in the humans, there are those who are predominantly inert, forgetful, negligent, indifferent, callous, slow, disinclined to action, inclined to eat and sleep. There are such humans among us, and there are certain others who are active. The active overburn themselves. Overactive overburn their cells. Underactive make them very wet. They are so, it's like a marshy land. The other is a dry land. In a dry land nothing can grow. Overactive people, their action is more, output is very little. A lot of action but a little output. So think of a marshy land where nothing can be grown, or a dry land where nothing can be grown. So there is the third category which is called the quality of poise. What is the difference between inertia, dynamism and poise? The degree of fire at work. In some, the fire is excessively active, turning out nothing. That's how the dry lands are. The others are excessively inactive, there is no turnout. It smells. Then there is an equipoised fire. So the fire in the cells has to be adjusted through certain activity. What kind of activity? A poised rhythmic activity. Working hard for 4-5 days, day and night, day and night, day and night, and then sleep off for the next 2 days. It doesn't work. It's not like that with the sun. The heavenly bodies show the rhythm. It's even flow. What is the use of a dry river which dries up and once in a while there is a flood? We have a river in India, we call it Peenugula Penna. If it comes in floods, even people are swept away, or most of the time it is dry, not useful. Like that there are humans who are in tremendous action for a while and then no action. This is how the body cells get disturbed. So that's why rhythm becomes an important aspect in life. Rhythm. Rhythm is an even flow of energies. Even flow. When there is an even flow, it has greater abilities. That is exactly what the violet ray does. The basic activity of violet ray is to bring people back to rhythm. If you are not rhythmic, you don't achieve anything. If you are rhythmic, you can turn out much more work than many, much more work. Because there is uniform speed, uniform vibration. And the turnover would be consistent, constant and continuous. Consistent, constant, continuous. That's how it works. That is the reason why the yoga of Master CVV fixes you with the rhythm. If you don't like it, it means you are not ready to take to the rhythm. And if you don't take to the rhythm, you cannot really cause transformations in you. Rhythm is the very basis of creation. Rhythm, there is a rhythmic ascent and a rhythmic descent. So that rhythm is insisted upon. That's where Master CVV and Saint Germain are connected. In this sense, one is cosmic violet, another is planetary violet. I gave some Sunday prayers, giving a triangle of Master Saint Germain or Rakoji they call, Master CVV and Master Maurya. The result is Master Maurya. When you are rhythmic, your will is developed. A man of rhythm develops the will unconsciously. An arrhythmic man loses the will, weakens the will. So the program that has come through Master CVV is to get back people to, not to a routine, but to a rhythm. When you do an act with knowledge, with needed intent, and submit yourself to that rhythm, then It generates different energy in you. Such generation helps you to cause transformations. When such transformations happen, slowly the quality, the three qualities when you get adjusted, the body cooperates, and you tend to be progressive in life. Progressive in life. For that reason, the morning, evening prayers are suggested. Only to see if man is willing for rhythm or not. If you are willing for rhythm, you are willing to tune up to the nature and the energies of nature, and then you get strengthened. From that strength, your upliftment becomes easy. Upliftment. So each one of us can be uplifted through the prayers, morning and evening prayers. The Master said, don't do anything, you just offer to the energy which starts functioning in you the moment you utter forth the three letters, either vocally or mentally. In the initial stages, it was all mental utterance, no outer utterance. People used to come and sit together with folded hands, offer oneself to the energy that is intended to be transmitted through the sound key CVV. That's all. The moment you consciously utter forth and offer yourself, meaning keep open, don't have a programmed mind, have an open mind. Don't program to see the Master, don't program to see anything, just observe the working of the energy in you. As you observe you utter forth the sound, either vocally or mentally. It's not necessary that you have to utter vocally. Please remember, in a group we do it so that we do it collectively. As the energy is functioning in us, the moment you utter forth the sound, it functions. And it is not the old system of giving some kind of secret initiation from mouth to ear. It's not like that. It's very Aquarian. The approach is very new. The impact is different from the other. That's what Master himself said. He has experimented himself with it. He was an initiate by birth, and to him this energy was transmitted from the most high planes. I'll come to the story of the Master later, but first understand the very work that we have to do or to work with for the needed transformation. So the whole scheme is transmutation, transformation and transcendence, and later transfiguration. All that is promised, he demonstrated it, and it's happening. It's very life. The changes one can observe in oneself in a matter of 10 to 12 years if regularly done. Regularly done. He was an initiate, he received the energy, He experimented with the energy for 60 days. Experiment. How best to use this energy for upliftment of humanity, because he came for that purpose. That an energy would visit in the beginning of the 20th century was known even during the times of Madame Blavatsky. In fact, it was prophesied that the beginning of 20th century is the beginning of the new age. That a great energy would descend. The energy is of the order of an avatar. And then some people prepared a vehicle to receive it. In Theosophical Society, they prepared a very pure soul to get ready to receive this energy when it is descending. But who knows? That's how Sri Jiddu Krishnamurti was prepared from childhood, and he was briefed that he is meant to be the channel for the great energy that would descend. But the ways of the divine cannot be perceived by the human. It did not happen as projected by the theosophies. Consequently, Sri Jiddu Krishnamurti was disgusted, disappointed, and turned against those members of Theosophy and started speaking against them and even holding seminars just opposite to Theosophical Society, only to say that this society is astral. Don't follow it. Because he has put in 20 years of labor there to receive the energy. Never the energy descends according to man's ideas. When a Messiah comes, he comes in a most humble, insignificant, unnoticeable way. It never comes with a declaration. When Krishna descended, then also the seers knew that an avatar is going to descend. They made their own plans, but he came in his own way. There was a higher plan which was known in the ashram of Master Jupiter, which is in Nilgiris, Agastya ashram. So an initiate arrived even before. As early as 1868 he took birth. He took to a body and he knew what he was to do. That's why even in his 18th year, he joined Theosophy. He made a contact with Madame Blavatsky before she departed from the physical in Theosophical Society, since he knew that in his future course of action, the Madame's cooperation would be necessary for him. 1891, Madame departed. 1868, he was born. So he made a contact, joining Theosophy. He was also an inner circle member of Freemasonry. It was playful for him. He did not reveal. But when the energy was descending through Halley Comet, he is the one who could sit in the midnight hours to receive that energy, and that only he could do because he knew the plan. He knew the plan, and in accordance with the plan, he received the energy. It took almost 60 days for him to assimilate the energy, to know its purpose, to know how to transmit it. In that context, he takes the help of Madame Blavatsky, whose etheric body was posited in the second wife of Master CVV. And Master also had the cooperation of another high soul that has descended for this purpose in the name of Chandu. He came as his own child. With these two as triangle, he conducted experiments to know the beauty of this energy. He understood that this energy enables continuity of life. That is immortality. It enables continuity of consciousness for humans. Thereby, they would not get into the cyclical program of death and birth. And he knew that it has come to lift up the humanity. Accordingly, on May, he waited till May. So 22nd May, the sun sign Gemini sets in. I told you in the very beginning of this group life, Gemini is the 10th house in the reverse wheel. Capricorn is the 10th house of the zodiac in the regular wheel. That's why he has set 2 days of initiation. He was a great adept of astrology. It is he who dictated spiritual astrology to Master E.K. It is a clean dictation. Spiritual astrology and spiritual psychology are the dictations of the Master from higher planes to Master E.K., who faithfully recorded and published it. So he selected the 10th house of the zodiac in the regular wheel and in the reversed wheel for initiation. That's how 29th May, which falls in Gemini, 29th December, which falls in Capricorn, they have been fixed as the days for initiation. 10th house, according to astrology, is the house of fulfillment. Any astrologer who would like to see, when he sees a chart and interprets, he sees 10th house to see how the native of this chart can be fulfilled in this life. And the purpose of life can be known from the ascendant. So he fixed the 10th sun sign in the reverse and regular wheel for initiation. That's how we have 29th May as one initiation day and 29th December as another initiation day. And he promised fulfillment. He promised fulfillment of human life and also immortality. He even gave advertisements one advertisement in the newspaper called The Hindu. Those who do not wish to die may contact the following address. Very audacious. To give an announcement in the newspaper, those who do not wish to die may contact number 2 Dabir East Street, Kumbakonam, number 1. That's the number. Very clear. And he started initiating beings, not only in the proximate circles, but he transmitted the energy all over the planet. And he gave so many prophecies, and all these prophecies are coming true. Ever since the advent of the electronic age, the quantum physics, all this I spoke many times, it's there in the books. My idea is not to repeat all that is in the books, already given. If you wish, you can read them. Why I say this is, if you wish to better your being, if you wish to better your being, there is a fast track. The other tracks are there, but this is a fast track. He has said, this is aquarium. The keynote of Aquarius is speed. And the energy that functions is that of Varuna. Varuna is the supra-cosmic intelligence. Mitra and Varuna are the two Aswins of whom we invoke in the morning and evening, Sanno Mitra Sham Varuna. So Varuna is the energy that causes the penetration and causes the faster transformation. So we receive every morning and evening the cosmic Uranus energies when we invoke the sound CVV. That's the vibration. That's the violet vibration. Its purpose is transformations. It transforms your physical, it transforms your emotional states, it transforms your mental concepts, it tries to refresh you totally and put you out of limitations. It has no limitation. The beauty of the energy is you can get into any concept, penetrate into it, bring the truth out of it, and yet not stay with it. With the help of this energy, you can interpret any theology. You can interpret, if you focus upon a particular given concept, very soon you get the essence of it and you will be able to feel its purpose in the creation and accordingly utilize it and do not get sold to it. Normally people get sold to their own ideas. They at least remember that they are the creator of that idea, they can nourish it, but they don't have to get stuck with it. One idea of family makes a man get stuck with the family. One idea relating to business, he develops business and gets stuck with the business. Another idea of some social activity, you do it, but you get stuck with it. Why sticking? You can let it develop, give energetical support, and yet remain unconditioned by anything that is coming out of you, unconditioned by anything that is coming out of others. Stay free. Stay free. If we are with music, we do not have to get sold to music. It's not, you don't stick to anything, you stay with yourself as you are. You enter into and you exit, that's all. Why should you stick to things and get lost with it? You don't have to get lost in the stream that you create. Man creates a stream of thoughts and he is caught by his own stream of thoughts. Someone learns astrology and sees the whole world through the whole of astrology. And someone learns Ayurveda and he sees beings as Vata, Pitta, Shleshma. Everyone you see, this is Vata, this is Pitta, this is Shleshma. That's not Vata, Pitta, Shleshma. It is essentially Brahman that has gone through so many modifications. Likewise, a homeopathy sees everyone as soric, psychotic, syphilitic. It's not the way. And there are others who say this is rich man, this is not so rich man. This is powerful man, this is not so powerful. and you base all your actions on the basis of this understanding you have on beings, about beings. It's a prejudiced state. Prejudiced. Way back, 2000 years ago, in the Middle East, Jesus said, "Judge not." Each one is a son of God that turned out to be a son of man. He modified himself to be a son of man by his own volition. But he essentially is a son of God. Why don't you see everyone as a product of that? It is verily that as this. That is the basic understanding. That has gone into so many modifications. That has become awareness. Awareness has put to further. It has generated so many modifications to the three qualities and then the five elements, and all this is formed with the help of those eight. Three qualities and five elements. But what is it that is in it? It is that only. If you see that to start with, you can see the modifications that it has gone through. When you see a ring, you don't have to forget that it is essentially gold that became a ring. Isn't it? Essentially it was gold, it became a ring. Essentially it is that has become man, woman. The other day when I was traveling by flight, there is a new version of announcement in the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So this is something new. The announcing by the hostess was, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, both. That apart, we see so many things, but we forget the background. We say so many things about us, but we forget our background. Each one of us say, I am. It is half-truth. To say I am is half-truth. To say that I am is the full truth. I am that. That exists as I am. That exists as every unit. It is that in a modified state. Master CVV leads you straight away to that understanding. That's the beauty. So that all is included. Nothing is excluded. No theology is excluded. No school of thought is excluded. No cult is excluded. No person is excluded. The beauty of the path is the entry door and exit door are open. There are no rules set. Only observing that, as always, becomes your natural instinct. Natural instinct. Samadarshan, samabhavan. It is easily said, but no one does it. In the elephant, in the dog, in an ignorant boor, in mutton, in chicken, in all that, if you can see the one, you are in synthesis, says Lord Krishna. Pandita Samadarshana. That's it. And he quotes all these examples. In a master, though you do not really know what it is, you respect thinking that there is something in him. That's why we have. In an ignorant man also it is there. It is also that, but went into so many modifications. In the elephant, in the mosquito. It is only that with all the modifications. So is the case with us. Each one of us is in a modified state and we are living a substituted truth while we are the originals. Each one of us is the original. That's why I always say to be spiritual is to be original. Don't imitate anybody. Don't be a duplicate. Why duplicate? Many people in India want to be like Rama, like Krishna, and many in other places like Jesus, the Christ, like Buddha. Don't try to be like any other person. Be like yourself. In your own right, you are that I am. Why should you be like somebody else? You don't have to be. That's why the other bookmark, imitation is ignorance. Imitation is ignorance. When I first came to Europe, I saw so many Jesus Christ. So much. Everyone has a barb, long hair, and last looks. Last looks. He looks to that corner, he looks to this corner. It's all out of innocence. Slowly, they're all brought back to normal. That's another slogan I follow. To be spiritual is to be normal. Don't be abnormal or subnormal. Master CVV also said normal temperament. And Lord Maitreya said, don't try to be uncommon. Why should you be uncommon? That is because you want to be special. You are already special. Why do you want to be special? So when we recollect our original status, our original status is that I am. In Sanskrit, we say that as Soham Asmi. In sleep, I am that. When I wake up, that has become that I am. If someone asks you, who are you? Don't say, I am Dona, I am Ramana. I am that I am. That's the truth. At best, if you say I am that I am, they think that you are a bit crazy. Someone asks you, who are you? If you say, I am that I am, they write you off. Instead you can say, I am called. You are called like this, but you are not that name. We are not our names. We are not our forms. We are not our names. We are not our forms. We are not our social status. We are not our nationality. We are not our gender. Because as much a man says I am, the lady also says I am. How can it be like that? So all the attributes that we have gathered around us, the name, the form is not permanent. It keeps changing. If we see our own picture which is taken 15, 20 years ago, you look different from that, isn't it? It's not that. It's not that. So you are not your form. If you are all shown the picture relating to when you are a kid, there is a photograph, isn't it? If you look at it, is there any comparison to that and to this state? Form is changing. Names also change from life to life. Social status changes. Nationality changes. Gender changes. Be sure, all males will become females. It is for sure. You know why? The males tend to receive a lot from the females. Males tend to be they want to be served, isn't it? As much as you want to be served, you are at the receiving end. As much as you receive, the next life you become a female. A female serving becomes a male. Don't think I am saying it. It is in the 6th canto of Bhagavata, which is very logical. A man who tends to receive all the time from the surroundings is tending to be receptive. Receptivity is femininity. Negative pole attracts. Positive pole transmits. So as much as you transmit, you tend from south to north. As much as you gather so many things now. When you gather a lot of material through life, be sure next life, energetically you are tending towards lower stratas of awareness. As much as you distribute, you move upwards. North pole distributes, south pole gathers. It's so simple as that. Why is sun shining so much? King of the sky. It's because he believes in transmitting. He doesn't retain anything. He receives from central sun and continues to transmit. So therefore we have to stand as the pole star, meaning the very original status that we have. Very original status. It's very original. Each one of us. As we wake up in the morning, the first thing that we should think is that I am. That I am. Because that has become I am in the morning. Brahman has become Atman according to Eastern scriptures. Many people do not know that the Brahman is different from Atman. Atman is a secondary state to Brahman. From Brahman has become Atman, meaning the God Absolute has become a cosmic person. Cosmic person is God in creation. And the cosmic person has happened in creation after so many modifications happening from Brahman. Brahman becomes an impulse, then takes to light, and then takes to certain modifications. 27 elements it becomes. The 27 elements gather into an egg form called the cosmic egg. From that cosmic egg, the cosmic person is born. This is what we recite when we speak of chant Purusha Sukta in the morning. Tasmad Virata Jayata. He became an egg. Virajo Adhi Purusha. From that egg came the person. Purusha means person. Sajato Acharichyata. From him everything has come. From the cosmic person, so many other things. So that's a different story. We are also like that. First we should know that we are cosmic person. Man is essentially cosmic. I said yesterday we are three in one. Three in one. So let us start. I am today starting from the other end. Till yesterday, from this end from a familiar to unfamiliar we went. Now I come from the most unfamiliar to familiar. The two ways are there in theology. From peak to base, from base to peak. So that I am, let that be our first thought of the day. Don't take to false identity of anything else. Don't take to false identity. I should not get up in the morning as Kumar. Yes. As we get up in the morning, you should remember that I am. That is what the heart also trumpets. The heart regularly trumpets that I am, that I am, that I am, that I am. That's why it is said, the truth is contained in the heart. The truth is contained in the heart because the heart always reverberates one sound, anahata sound, that I am, that I am, that I am, that I am. When your awareness drifts it away from it, it continues to say, you fool, that I am. Did ever heart stop saying this? If you don't listen, one day it abandons you. That I am. That I am happens even during the sleep hours. The heart trumpets in the night. That's why the truth is said to be hidden in the heart. Mind has a lot of programs, but heart keeps on telling mind that I am. So start with that in the day. And in the prayer, slowly the other modifications with which we regularly suffer, they are adjusted. Adjusted. So very clearly adjusted. That adjustment is necessary for us because by habit we define ourselves anything other than that I am. By habit. So that habit has to be modified. You should develop the new habit which is the truth that I am. That is what is the ultimate of the truth. That as this, that as I am. So that should stay with us at all times. Then we haven't lost yourself from the background. We live in the awareness of the background. We say that like parrots, but we should try to live that. May we live in the awareness of the background. What is the background? That I am. And that there are so many modifications, your name, your gender, then your nationality, then your social status, then your economic status, then your relations with the surroundings. These are all subsequent events upon one truth. That one truth is that. We should be able to feel that anything when we see person. You see the candle, it is that as candle, it is that as laddu, it is that as ludgar. We meet that first. The that in you, the that in the other is one and the same. That's where it is Advaita. Advaita state is that state where you recognize the one in all, and that is the basis of everything else. And they say only one exists. There is no other. All others are modifications. They don't exist. They don't exist. Waves do not. They are there, but they are not there. Motion only is there. Wave is a temporary affair, isn't it? Krishna says, all things come to pass upon the screen of that air. That, on the screen of that. All things come to pass. Agama paina. That's what he says. These are beautiful words. And same thing you find in the Bible. It came to pass. Even in the very beginning of the chapter, before they narrate what is going to happen, it says it came to pass, meaning everything that comes has to pass. The body has come, it has to pass. The social status has come, it has to pass. You pass away. Properties come, but you pass, you cannot stick for all the time. Everything, you are a travel. So things don't stay, only one thing stays with us, that's the truth, that's I am. So this has to be firmly fixed in us. Then you can enjoy a number of stories of Krishna, Rama, Christ, Buddha, Pythagoras, this, that and all that. That essence is very much drilled by this energy, and it enables you to stay put in it. Stay put. That's why the Master said, who are you? What is it that you have brought? He said, I am Brahman. I have come to recover you to that original state which you are. That's what every teacher does. It's not a speciality of a particular teacher. Every knower has to drive every other being to his original state, not to make him his follower. You should not manufacture followers. It's ignorance. You can have friends. You can have 4 travelers. Because the other is as much I am as you are, as much that I am as you are. Each one of us, that's what Jesus said when he was asked, are you the Son of God? He said, yes, I am, but you too. That part is eliminated. I am Son of God, you are not, nobody will say, if he is a knower. Everyone is a Son of God and he got into a modification of Son of Man. So he should be recollected that he is Son of God. If he is recollected, he will immediately take to that state. There are beautiful stories about it in Upanishads. We will continue in the afternoon because 11 o'clock I am asked to bring the 2 lips together. It is already 7 minutes past. So thank you and we continue in the afternoon. I request the organizers to do the celebrations relating to medical, and many groups have brought many gifts to be given to all group members. It's their enthusiasm, their joy that makes the celebration a real celebration. In 10 minutes kindly regather here.